Welcome back everyone to the Minecraft Hardcore Challenge for October 2022, where we are here at some episode number. First, make sure there are no creepers in the area to give me a bad day. Yes, we are here at episode 5, if I am remembering properly, where I need to find some lava, I presume, so that I could make a nether portal. I think that might be a good idea. Right now, though, we've got all sorts of other things. Apparently, there was a zombie in the area. Now, I am heading on south to see if I could find some colder areas so as I won't have to worry about going into the nether, but I have a feeling that the odds of that are going to be pretty slim. But it looks like my southward journey, I'm hoping I am south is the proper direction I need to go. Where is my, oh, here it is. My boat. Forward. Let's see what worlds we can find around here. Let's keep a nice look all around. Let's see, we have some dolphins. Maybe we could find another ship or something like that, so I'm not too sure that a ship will give me much that we want. We did already find, let's see, we have plenty of gold and we have emeralds, but I didn't have any trades I really wanted to make at that village that we were at earlier. So I didn't make any. So now I just have to figure out how big is this ocean. Perhaps we'll go far enough that we'll start to go into some colder biomes. That might be useful. Or maybe to a place that is... Alright, there we've got... Well, that's certainly not colder biomes. A jungle! Well... So a bit of a rainforesty type here that we've got. There's lots of jungle in this world. Either that or I am just going in circles, which is probably not that unlikely a possibility. Alright, we have stuff down here. Let's see, what is that? Most likely it is some nasty thing full of nasty drowned and stuff like that that'll come and try to bite me. Oh yes, I was able to watch Minecon over the weekend, and they did have all of their announcements and the like. It looks like they are scaling back on what what goals they are setting for the next update. It looks like that they're thinking of the things that are fully enough developed that they are confident that they are going to have them come through, which has its advantages and disadvantages, of course, because it means that we've got Badlands up ahead. All sorts of nasty things in the Badlands. Now, what's going to happen? That is... Now, how does that thing stay up in the air? I have no idea. Some of the weird things that you'll find in Minecraft sometimes. After all these years, you'll still have the occasional item that really gets a little bit on the weird side. This is... Looks like every time I go around here, I see more and more. I think I was better off in the Badlands. Oh well. I guess we'll just have to live with whatever's in there. Maybe this will lead us to something else, but right now this is leading to just many, many, many big mountains. And I don't want big mountains because I'm going to have to get through here. Is I don't want to go north. I'm trying to go south. Now this is my last hope of going south, I think. Well, southwest. There's a southern component to it. But there is this huge mountain in the way. I don't want huge mountains in the way. Now, oh, good grief. Now, I know I said something about wanting lava, but I think that's a little bit on the ridiculous side, isn't it? Yeah, that is. Oh, good grief. Great! Great, I come to the area and I set the whole place on fire just by pausing. Ah. Alright, let's go up this river. Okay, we've got a southern component to this, so not too bad. Oh. Oh, wonderful. Dark forest. Not good. How am I doing in time right now? Alright, I got... Spent most of this episode on a boat. What did you do today? I traveled on a boat. Now, worst thing to do, of course, is to be coming right upon land at the end of the episode, especially if that land in question is a dark oak forest. Oh, hold on. Is this a way out? Is this a way into the open ocean? Is this a way? Well, I don't see it filling in as it's been wont to do recently, so perhaps I will be able to get through here. Oh, spruce. What is this spruce from? Yeah, that's a taiga. That means we get to some colder areas, perhaps. Maybe the temperature range is changing a little bit. Looks like I've reached the end of the waterway. So let us make a little landing here and see what happens if we make our try upon the... here we go. Make our try upon land. And just make sure I don't fall into any deep shafts. And you never know whether when something goes down, whether it goes down just 1 block or if it goes down 100 blocks. Sometimes it can be tricky. And the last thing we want is to die from trickery. Oopsie daisy. And let's get out of here before a creeper ambushes us from that dark cave. Because you know how the creepers like to spawn, sneak up on you, blow you to bits, end your MHC. At least that's what they've been known to do to me. Let's see. Ah, yes. Mountains. Ah. Up. 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 Oops. Up. Up. This is not what I had in mind. Definitely not what I had a feeling that at some point I was going to have to cross a mountain. I guess I'll just have to head up it and live with what they got. At least if I have to go underground at this point, I'm likely to run into iron, right? And there should be plenty of iron this high up. I know that is so different from the old versions of Minecraft before, what was it, 1.18? Was it when they changed all the locations for the where everything was? Back in the days when if you were high up, your chances of finding iron were just about 0. Now, Now where can I go that will be nice and safe? No place is safe from the zombies. Ah, okay. Ah, I have a shovel. It's just that I don't have a shiny shovel. It's a bit of a dark shovel. The dark shovel. Well, I apparently don't have any more doors, so let's go and bring that. Ooh, it's dark! I can't see. So we just put that in. Maybe I could at some point make a. See, how am I doing with iron at the moment? I've got 12 iron left. And I have a whole new pickaxe right over here. 23. How about if I just switch those for the moment? And maybe if I'm lucky I could just combine them later, since it looks like when you combine them you get a little bit more than the sum of the parts. Now, head on down. See where I can. Actually, don't go too far down, I would think of it, because this is. Actually, if I want iron, and I don't want to go down, I just have that old instinct, either because of ground level at the current level, or because in the old version where the only way to get iron was to go down below the ground level. I think I might be at iron level already. I have to remember what the iron level is, but I do know that the higher up you go, the better your chances are of getting iron. Of course, also the better chances of going smack into the top there. It looks like I am as high as I'm going to go for the moment, so let us go into here. I don't remember the exact distributions at the moment, and this is not a convenient time in which to look things like that up, but I believe around 100 I should see iron and coal. I think those are two main things I'll see here, and of course plenty of stone. Plenty of stone. More stone than you would ever want. Right. And of course the ites, because I think all the ites are equally distributed wherever they go. I think that's the case. Ah, coal. Alright. Now, though I do have an ample supply of that at the moment. But I've always found that I could say I have an ample supply, decide not to pick some up, and then 2 episodes later I am going, oops, oh boy, I wish I had some coal. So I am going to grab this. There we go. Now, back along here. Now, how far do I go before I open up into a cliff face and find that it is occupied by... I think I found the cliff face. About to say, and occupied by a creeper or something like that. You know those creepers, they can be sneaky. Alright, oh yes, of course. Oh, Minecon. I think I did say something about that, where they announced the new items they're going to get. They're actually going to have some items for bamboo, which, considering that bamboo's been in the game for a while and you really couldn't make much out of it, being able to make all the standard items with bamboo now should be a nice new texture. And camels. Now, it sounds like then that if they have announced camels, that they're likely to want to do some other stuff with the desert also. They just haven't announced anything else with the desert. Actually, it's strange then that if they are doing desert stuff though, that the other item that we've got stuff for is bamboo, since camels and bamboo aren't exactly on the same humidity, shall we say, since the bamboo would be in the jungles And of course, camels are associated with places like badlands and deserts. So we'll just have to see how that goes. But the idea on the camel, what's going to be special about the camel is they're not as generally fast as the horses, but you can have two riders on them, which is going to be a new little thing on that. So that's what we got so far. We've got the camels coming, and we have all those bamboo things, and the boat for bamboo is a raft instead of a boat, simply because that's something they decided that would be a little bit more likely that you would have on that matter. Let me see, I think we've got all this going through here, right? What about down this way? I haven't seen any iron yet, so maybe I am too low for iron. In which case this hill is just... oh, well, obviously I can take those words back. So we got the bamboo stuff, and we have the camels. I'm trying to think, okay, what else did they announce in there? I think there was one more key item that... oh yes, of course, signs. Signs will be able to now be combined with chains so that you could have hanging signs. And yes, I waited too long before combining the pickaxes. Oh well, but it looks like we've got about as far as I'm going to be able to dig around here anyway. I suppose that means I should make a little nook in which to place my... oh, here's my furnace right over here. And see, we've got, oh, 16, nice and perfect. There we go. And we got plenty of... let's see if we get our crafting bench out. Do I have a crafting bench, or did I, as usual, leave it at the last look? Actually, I think I also left a furnace series. I think I had 2 furnaces or something like that. But in any case, what we want to do now, I guess the first thing I'm going to be wanting is to get some sticks, and with some sticks I can make... no, I don't want an axe, I want a pickaxe. Okay, I can make a pickaxe. Oh, I wanted to make, of course, my favorite thing to make in any MHC, a chest so I could lump my junk into it. There we go. Let's throw a couple items into there. Oh, I do have a door. Oh boy. Yeah, that's classic Pineleaf. And what we have here, we don't need all this granite. We don't need that andesite, I guess. So we don't need the diorite either, or the cobbled deep slate. I guess we'll just have a stack in a little bit more than a half of that. Don't need a special hoe. Then a shovel. I guess we could do with a stone shovel for now. So if I don't have anything else to do with these sticks, I might as well just make a few more torches so that I'll have them ready. Now, how are we doing? Actually, if I'm going to be going around forgetting to combine these things, I might as well use up... oh, it looks like the sun has arisen. Well then, it looks like it's going to be the end of the episode then. Well, that's it for episode 5 here in the October MHC, where we didn't get very far, but maybe we can find something on the other side of the ridge in the next episode of the MHC for October 2022.